Hi, my name is For Anyone. If I were human, I would spend my time creating memories with the people who are dear to me, like my family and friends.
Can Germany become a leader in the emerging humanoid robotics market? The country has a long-standing reputation as a beacon in industrial automation and innovation, with mainstays like Siemens and Bosch setting global benchmarks. It's where the fourth industrial revolution began in earnest back in 2011, when the term Industry 4.0 was introduced at Hannover Messe. In recent years, however, there's growing concern the country is lagging behind as artificial intelligence and robotics advance rapidly.
The car was invented in Germany, the bike was invented in Germany, many more products. But we're losing grounds because when you're economically successful, you get arrogant. You think, nothing can happen to us. And we see now how vulnerable we are.
Germany's economy, traditionally strong in manufacturing, has been slower to adopt emerging technologies compared to countries like China and the United States. While prudence has historically ensured Germany's economic stability, the risk-averse culture has been linked to a decline in innovation. Today, there's growing pressure to accelerate AI adoption and automation in Germany to stay competitive globally. The climate is exactly what Neura Robotics was banking on, and it appears to be paying off.
The creator of this new generation of robots is David Rieger, the creative mind and founder of Neura. At first, he couldn't find a German investor for his vision of building robots, but it was a different story in China, there where he found a shareholder willing to take risks and give him the necessary funding. But then tensions between China and the West worsened.
Neura Robotics grew out of Chinese industrial automation giant Hans laser technology in 2020. German entrepreneur David Rieger partnered with the Shenzhen-based firm to establish the robotics firm, originally called Hans Robot, in 2017. In China, Rieger's company developed collaborative robots, also known as cobots, for industrial tasks like assembly and welding. As its robots became more and more advanced, the company shifted focus toward more cognitive machines. Rieger moved operations from Shenzhen to Metzingen, Germany in 2020, rebranding it as Neura Robotics. Hans Robot still apparently operates under its parent, which is valued at more than $6 billion. Neura's product lineup includes the Laura series cobots and Maria, which Neura calls the first commercially available cognitive robot.
Our robot feels when I touch it and also where I touch it.
In an interview with German Public Broadcasting Network DW in fall 2024, Rieger predicted that Deutschland would eventually prioritize innovation in robotics to catch up with China and the United States.
Cooperation in the beginning, when I started Neura with China, was very important for us because they had less barriers and the willingness to really adapt in the robotics field and really use robots for something. While the barrier in Germany is very difficult because people are first doubting it. It has to be first good enough and whatever. It's a completely different mindset. And but we see actually the pressure we have today in Germany of, yes, hey, we are losing somehow market size everywhere. We need to adapt faster, and you see the pressure is good for us.
You believe that plays to your advantage now that Germany is in this catch-up mode?
Yes, it is. And
Rieger said Germany is preferable in many ways, including its control over intellectual property.
And you can just open next to the street the next company and they're doing exactly the same because they quit their job and just open a new company, and you can mostly not even do anything about it. So it was kind of difficult there. So and that's why in Germany I think it's just more structured. It's very clear who the IPs are belonging to. In the same time also it's more protected.
Fundraising is still a lot harder in Germany than China, which aims to scale production of humanoids throughout 2025 and rule the emerging market by 2027.
Ich möchte darauf hin, dass die KI heute vor allem sich darum kümmert, die Dinge zu tun, die wir gerne tun würden, wenn wir diese Zeit hätten. Da gibt es natürlich in unserem Leben auch Dinge, die wir ungern tun. Es gibt Dinge, die uns belasten, die uns beschäftigen, die uns immer wieder auch zu großen Streitereien zu Hause führen.
Neura Robotics continues carrying its legacy technology, but today its humanoid robot, the For Anyone, is the star of the show.
Hey, for anyone? Do you think robotics will take over the world?
I don't think so, but we should treat our robots kindly to avoid that they build a union.
That's a threat. That's a threat, or?
Neura recently raised 120 million euros, or about 130 million US dollars, in Series B funding to advance its flagship humanoid. Neura is developing the For Anyone humanoid for tasks ranging from household chores to industrial tasks. Standing 1.8 meters and weighing 80 kilograms, the For Anyone carries up to 15 kilos and walks at a pace of 3 kilometers per hour. The so-called cognitive humanoid robot has sensors for multimodal interactions, meaning it can see, hear, and feel simultaneously.
What makes the robots a success is a combination of original AI software, original design, and a whole range of sensors. This machine can balance a ball on a tray, whatever direction it takes. In effect, it mimics a complex human sense of touch. For robots, too, it's a case of learning by doing, and sometimes things still get a bit messy.
The For Anyone's 3D vision recognizes objects and environments. Its force torque sensors give it a sense of touch. The robot also has a touchless human detection sensor for safe operation around people. According to Neura, it can understand its surroundings, respond to human gestures, voices, and make decisions intelligently. With its advanced artificial intelligence, the robot learns from its experiences and recognizes human emotions.
Though I am emotionally unable to feel emotions, I can understand them. I can tell when you're happy or sad, but personally, I cannot experience emotional changes.
The company has more than 200 employees and an order book worth nearly $1 billion. Neura says it's using the new funding to grow quickly as it improves its technology. The company develops most of its parts and software in-house.
My guidelines were set by Neura Robotics. The question is, do you trust Neura Robotics?
Neura Robotics has several big advantages as it seeks to commercialize its AI robots to the masses. They already have established product lines and real customers using their robots. Neura's For Anyone is closer to mass deployment compared to other German humanoids, which are mostly being developed for research and development purposes. Though Neura has less total funding than international competitors like Tesla, Figure AI, 1X Technologies, and Unitree, it's the clear leader in Germany. To stay up to date as the For Anyone and other AI robots evolve rapidly, make sure to subscribe.